How did World War II lead to the United Nations? Imagine a world torn apart by conflict, where countries realize that fighting alone isn't enough to keep peace. That's what happened after the chaos of World War II. The war showed how fragile peace could be when nations act only in their own interest. The devastation and loss of life made everyone see the need for a new way to work together. During the war, the Allied powers, which included the United States, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, and China, started calling themselves the United Nations. This name symbolized their shared goal to defeat the Axis powers and build a better future. At the Tehran Conference in 1943, President Franklin D. Roosevelt suggested creating international groups that could prevent future wars. He wanted a stronger organization than the League of Nations, which had failed to stop aggression before the war. The League of Nations was formed after World War I, but it lacked real power to enforce its decisions. The Allies learned from this mistake. They wanted a new organization with real authority, including the ability to send peacekeeping forces if needed. During the war, they made declarations like the Atlantic Charter and the Declaration of St. James Palace, which expressed their hope for a peaceful post-war world based on cooperation. As the war went on, meetings at Moscow, Tehran, Dumbarton Oaks, and Yalta helped shape the plan for the new organization. At Dumbarton Oaks in 1944, representatives from the United States, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, and China drew up a detailed plan. They created the General Assembly, where all member nations could talk, and the Security Council, which would have 5 permanent members with veto power. The Security Council was designed to be able to act quickly to maintain peace, even deploying armed forces if necessary. In early 1945, the major Allied leaders agreed on the structure and voting rules for the Security Council. Then, in San Francisco, 50 countries gathered to write and sign the United Nations Charter. This document officially created the United Nations in October 1945. The new organization aimed to prevent another world war by providing a platform for dialogue and cooperation. It also created agencies like the World Health Organization and UNICEF to help with social and economic issues that can lead to instability. Understanding how the United Nations came to be helps us see how the lessons of World War II shaped the world we live in today. It was a direct response to the horrors of the war and the failure of earlier efforts to keep peace. The United Nations was built to promote peace, security, and collaboration among nations, and its creation remains a key part of the post-war legacy.